Are we on the internet? It seems like it.
Hopefully.
Tonight, the Mighty Nine versus Robo Warden. The party says goodbye to Kiri as we all sob into our frosted flakes. And 3 members are kidnapped and presumed kidnapped. We'll break it down now with Ashley Johnson,
Hey!
Sam Riegel.
Hey.
All that and more tonight on Talks Machina. Hit it, Chief.
Hey.
We're back. Good evening. Welcome, esteemed panel of guests.
Hello.
Hello.
Foster.
How are you guys doing?
Oh, just fine.
Sorry.
Right, like just a little bit before, Sam was like, I'm nervous. And I was like, I'm feeling pretty good. And then he's like, oh, it's just because it's our first show. And I was like,
Yeah, I kind of
hit
ruined
you.
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is big.
It's
We're
big.
broadcasting from a new studio
We are.
Yeah.
with all the same equipment and people.
Yeah.
Yes, so
We
hopefully.
have very many familiar faces here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll talk about that
exciting.
more.
But
in a little
I'm
bit.
genuinely nervous.
You
and
are?
I tweeted this out. Part of it is because I'm not wearing underwear right now.
Oh,
shit.
okay, well,
Did you have an accident?
I
on the
went
way over?
running right before the show,
Okay.
and then I was changing and I realized I didn't bring a second pair of underwear.
Oh, that's
so I'm
Okay, well,
I'm
you
hanging
have
loose
Jesus
right
underwear.
now. Yeah.
this means
As
hanging
long
loose.
as you don't
Yeah,
drop
this
your
is where my
pants,
dick goes.
we shouldn't get reported to Twitch. That's where it goes?
Yeah,
over
it goes
here.
Long
all
underwear.
the way down here.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you never nudes are weird. We have a couple of quick announcements.
Oh,
We are headed to San Diego Comic-Con again
What?
this year.
hey.
It's going to be fun. We're doing a panel on Saturday, July 21st at 6:30 p.m. in room 6BCF, which, if you were there last year, is the same room we were in last
Oh,
year.
cool.
6BCF is the room. Can't make it to San Diego. Good luck, or not good luck. But good luck
make
if you're
it?
coming.
Fuck you.
If you can't make it, fuck you. But we have good news for you. On Tuesday, July 24th, which is the following Tuesday after the panel, we will air said panel in the Talks Machina time slot.
Yeah.
So that Tuesday night, you can watch us make fools of ourselves on stage for an hour in front of a few dozen people,
Sure.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baker's
Yeah.
dozen.
A baker's dozen. Yeah, that's 11, right?
Sure.
Okay. Hey guys, also good news. Starting this week, Wormwood giveaways during the Critical Role intermission are back.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, we got all cool new stuff to give away.
Oh, I can't wait
I
to see.
see something and I'm very curious about what it is, but we'll get there once it's being given away.
If you could draw,
Patience.
you could win one. Just saying.
Well,
you
I
know?
can't draw worth shit.
Me neither.
So
Me neither.
I've
Yeah.
tried.
Yeah. I'm
Really tried to
terrible.
learn.
When I got my iPad, they have a cool drawing app with a pencil, and I feel like since I started doing that, I've gotten worse. Yeah, the giveaways in the intermission are back. However, the giveaways will be hosted in the Critical Role Twitch channel moving forward. That's where we're broadcasting from right now.
Oh, cool.
We're hosting the show, and we host the show on Thursday nights. So go into that hosted stream, and that's where you'll enter the code that Matt's going to give everybody.
That's really cool.
Twitch.tv/Critical Role. Enter it into the Critical Role Twitch chat. Same rules apply. Enter the code only once, or be banished to the 9 hell.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's getting intense. It's getting intense.
For reals.
Some inside Talks Machina news. We want to welcome Max, Chris, and Danny Cam.
What? Danny Cam?
Danny Cam!
Look at that.
An actual
Yes.
photograph?
It's true. Here I am.
It's live.
She's like the Andy to your Conan,
She is.
or the.
Yeah. She's my.
Doc Severinsen to your Johnny Carson?
Okay.
Ooh.
Sure.
Oh, you went there instead of Ed McMahon route.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I guess
Yeah.
Ed McMahon would have been a much better option.
I don't know. Danny's cooler. Do you give out oversized checks to people at their front door like Ed McMahon used to?
No.
There's one for the millennials.
Look, there's like a picture-in-picture
I
thing
know.
happening here.
I love
Oh wow, we can always see Danny.
It's-
Even yes.
Well, not always, but we can if we want to.
Oh, and we can mess with it.
Yeah, we should start dropping stuff on her head.
Yeah, I love it. Technology.
Also, some great news.
Technology. What's it all about?
What's it all about? The Not the Best Detective shirt
it's so
is in
great.
the store right now.
Yes.
That's one of my favorite designs
It's
so far.
so
It looks really cool, and it's got the little
Yeah,
thingies,
it looks
yeah.
awesome, featuring some lady characters.
lady
finally,
characters at last. Yeah,
At long last.
yeah. I haven't seen the actual physical shirt. I'm
neither.
I
dying
haven't
to.
either. They keep those
I wonder
things
if they're
away
around
from
here.
me. I don't think
look.
so.
Yeah, we'll
We'll look after
go
the
looking.
show. You guys can head to shop.critroll.com to check out that shirt and order it if it's left, if there's any left in there. How do you guys feel? You ready to start talking about stuff?
Yeah, we got this.
Yeah, let's do
we
it.
got this.
All right. Without further ado, let us discuss episode 25. Can you believe it's been 25 episodes?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
25.
Of Critical Role Campaign 2, Diverging Paths.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, we have some crit roll stats as we do every week about episode 25, which feels like a month ago because
It
we were
does
off
feel
last
like
week.
a little while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You left and came back and then leave again, and yeah, wow. Crit roll stats for episode 25. Yasha is practically tied with Fajordi for highest average damage dealt per episode.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah, Ford has 36.040, Yasha 35.875 average damage dealt per
That's
episode.
essentially the same
That's
statistically.
Statistically,
Dang,
yeah.
That's
About the same.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah, that's awesome.
Dang.
Powerful.
We need to be playing in more games.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
Totally.
we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Hashtag cancel blind spot. Not maintains her lead for the most natural ones. 23. We're up to
Using the
23.
same dice as last campaign. I don't know what's going
Really?
on. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
Not
didn't swap
just a
any
little-
out? I know Laura
Maybe
definitely
being
probably
the
swapped
proximity to Laura is making my dice less lucky.
I know what it is.
Because her dice are so lucky?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she has all the mojo.
Yeah.
And then the
got a lot.
mojo, but we know it can't transfer that far over.
Or
so
maybe
she's just got all of it.
Or maybe it's because that little baby inside of her has been a curse on my dice.
Whoa.
And now that the baby is out in the
Well,
world,
It'll be different.
it'll be different.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like he couldn't possibly be a curse to anyone.
He's a demon child.
Oh,
That's
really? Man.
untrue.
Is that should I not
No, I
call my
think-
best friend's
No,
new
I
baby
think
a
it's
demon
fine.
child
No, it's
live on the
fine.
internet?
I usually like to wait until they're about 2 to find out, but it seems fine.
Have you held up a mirror to the child to see if it has a reflection? That's all I'm saying.
No. But its first words were Candyman, Candyman, Candyman.
I feel like the evidence is mounting.
Oh, I'm getting a phone call, I believe. Okay, also, it's been 34 days since the members of the Mighty Nine met in Trostenwald.
Wait, how many days?
34 days since you guys met.
Okay.
Okay? That's not very long.
It's not.
Yeah, but still, it's enough to. I mean, that's. If you're consistently spending
Yeah.
that many days with people,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
a lot.
like I couldn't spend 34 straight days with Brian Foster.
I couldn't.
Ashley
either.
doesn't either.
God, no.
She doesn't have to worry about that. She doesn't have that problem. Yeah. Our setup works really well for her.
That's not true.
Okay, one more. I know, I'm just kidding. But no, Sam could definitely not spend that time with me. Our last career roll stat for the night. Brace yourselves. Kiri was with the Mighty Nine for 11 days.
That's a lot. That's
almost
long.
half
Wow.
the.
That's
you know,
a long
under.
time.
Yeah,
Third, yeah.
it's like a third of the. Yeah,
Wow.
I
It
know.
was so sad to see her go.
It was right.
She's
What's
adorable.
sad to see her go.
We're gonna get into that later. Let's
Okay.
start with happier stuff. Drunk Graffinsky asks, "How's the new studio?" It's fantastic. It's big.
so far
Really great.
the number one thing it's got going for it is the air conditioning is primo.
Eyes on
cranking.
point.
Yeah.
It's
To not be
cranking.
sweating
Yeah.
is really helpful
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a ton of bathrooms,
It does.
like way more than we need.
Yep. Yep.
Sam sometimes uses 2 at once.
Yeah.
Yep. One
had
for
a
the
door-
peeps and one for the poops.
He had a door installed like a hotel room connecting one to the next, and he just passes through
Yep.
them depending on what he needs to do.
Studio's great. I think they're still building parts of it, but
Yeah.
this set. How do you feel on your set?
I feel like I'm doing the show for the first time.
Really?
It feels brand new. We moved a lot of stuff around. There's some new Easter eggs in here for people to find.
Stuff behind your head that's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's lit very beautifully, as you can see, by professionals. We're just happy. I'm happy. All of our friends are here. All the people that work for us now and with us now are so amazing, and yeah, we're just having a blast. There's meat sticks. We have goldfish out there. It's amazing.
We've got
Got waters.
Yep.
Yeah, man, we upgraded for sure. No, it's been awesome. Obviously, bear with us, guys, as we get accustomed to everything. There's probably going to be some growing pains. No pun intended.
Oh, because
You like that?
Ashley grew up and had growing pains when she
She
was
did.
a child.
I did.
Yeah, very,
So many.
very famous pains growing up.
Yeah.
Sam, our first question of the night is for you.
So, just so I'm clear, the first question ever on our new studio stage is rightly so to Sam Riegel.
I am actually looking at a
Riegel.
copy of your contract, and it says, first talks question, me. First, how do you want to do this? Me. It's like a list of demands. It's crazy. Yeah. I thought the cheese curds were a little weird, but this comes from Tiamat ZX. Sam, Knott's new gift could not have come at a better time, seeing as her old weapon got busted fighting the Gear Warden. Can you share any details about her new Van Helsing-esque crossbow?
Ooh. I can, sure. I don't know if I'll remember everything, but it's a +1 hand crossbow. It's +1 both to hit and to damage.
Ooh.
And it's got a couple of extra funky things. It's got some mechanics involved. So if you roll a 20, it magically resets and fires another bolt immediately. Yet if you roll a 1 with it, it tries to do that and fails and shoots me instead.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, which I love. I love anything in D&D where there's pluses and minuses. And then also, as Matt told me, it is a magical weapon, so even if you put a non-magical bolt in it, it will fire with some magic residue and deal magic damage.
Really? Whoa.
That is pretty tight.
And it's got a cup holder.
It has a cup holder?
No, but I might try
You
to add
could
one.
carve a little flask holder
sure.
into it for your
Ooh.
Yeah.
So like fire.
Yep. Are you reloading? Yes. One moment. Does the never-ending flask have a name? The flask of undrinkableness?
Yes, it does. It does. Matt named it. It's in my D&D Beyond
D&D
thing.
Beyond.
I think it's, I don't know. I'll look it up.
Okay.
I'll look it up
Yeah,
while you're
that's
asking
cool.
Ashley a question.
That name.
Sure.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
The everlasting goblin stopper? I don't know.
I doubt that's it.
Yes.
Ash just cringed. Ooh. Ashley,
Yep.
while you're here, answer a question from Xena Rose 11.
All right.
What was Yasha thinking as Bo passed out in her arms? Tonight's the night we're gonna
I think
make
Bo is I think more of Bo and Yasha's sort of relationship, whatever that turns out to be. Well, I like exploring that in the game, but I think Yasha got a kick out of it.
Ooh.
I think it was, had a little bit of a laugh.
Why is he having a laugh?
I think
Oh, God.
she knew she was turning it up and getting turned up
Yeah.
and, playing up the pain but, also Yasha was like, I'll help you out a little bit. I don't know, I think she just thought it was funny and didn't mind carrying her around.
So,
Yasha's obviously extremely strong,
Well, yes.
so carrying Bo,
No problem.
not a problem.
Yeah.
She'll help a girl out.
so they're definitely going to hook up.
Sam, wouldn't you want to wait to see if that happens organically rather than have it spoiled for you now? If that's
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to know right now.
And then I think you should answer him. This one's for both of you from Jennifer Reynolds Strange. Ooh, I wonder if she's related to
Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
The good doctor.
Medicine.
the good doctor.
Yeah.
This
Dr.
last what?
Doctor Strange.
Dr. Quinn, medicine woman.
I want to write that comic. Matt Key and I will write that comic because I know
Yes.
all of the Dr. Quinn lore,
And he knows
all the Doctor Strange lore. So I feel like it'll be perfect.
Our dog Sully is actually named after Sully from Dr.
the
Quinn.
guy
Medicine
that
Woman.
always had his shirt off and like they buttered him a lot and stuff.
That's not true, but I think that would be funny if he was named after him.
Well, we still
I'm
butter
changing
our
my hands.
Sully in memory. of the
What
other.
is your dog named after? The guy who flew the plane?
He's named after. Yeah.
There was no plane. It was
He's
set in the
named
frontier,
after.
my
He's
man.
named after J.P. Sullivan from Monsters Inc.
Oh, that's cool.
He was supposed to be Wilbur, and I still to this day think that would have been a better name, but it's not what I ended up
Wilbur's
choosing.
You don't live there, so you don't
Yeah.
get to decide.
Yeah, that's true. That's terrible. She's had that dog a lot longer than. She's been taking care of that dog a lot longer than she's been taking care of me, let's just say. Yeah, he's 15, so his resentments are keeping him alive at this point.
sure.
He's an ancient dragon.
He has a list like Arya Stark, and every night he repeats it over and over before he
does.
goes to bed. Yeah.
Brian, it's called the Flask of Perpetual Booze.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Nice. Did Matt text
We all
you?
need
No, I just looked
He's
on
not watching
D&D
the
Beyond.
show. Oh, cool. D&D Beyond. Jennifer Reynolds Strange wants to know, the last episode, the Mighty Nine did their first act of heroics for the sake of others and not coin. How did it feel for your characters?
It felt new for sure from Knott's perspective, because for the longest time, she and Caleb have been just fighting for themselves and trying to keep themselves alive. And so to do something just for the niceness of it, it was very rewarding and cool. I don't know about Yasha. 'Cause
Yeah,
she's-
I think with Yasha and sort of developing her, money is not what drives her. So I think if it's just a battle or being able to get into a fight or have violence ensue, that she's there.
That's more motivating for her than, oh, there's going to be a
There's going to
reward
be a
at the
reward
end
at
of
the
this.
end of this. The reward is busting some heads.
Yeah.
So I think that's her form of therapy.
Yeah.
So, but it definitely, she was very affected by the events that happened after, with the people getting the couple out of prison, and then with Kiku, and she's trying to not let things affect her, but they do.
Why is she trying to not let things affect her?
I think
Because if she feels emotions, she turns into a dragon?
Ooh, that would be fun.
How did you know? I think she's one of those people that they just don't like getting emotional because then maybe people will see the cracks.
Interesting.
And so I think it's just easier to not engage and, to keep people as far away as possible. But, it's like with our little bird child.
Bird girl?
It was, I think that affected her a lot more than
Wow.
she
was
thought.
maybe ready for
It
it.
was also just me and Marisha and I just looking at each other and both of us just trying to hold it the fuck together. So I was
How
just like, oh yeah,
beautiful was
Yasha's
that?
really affected by this.
Yeah. How beautiful was that music,
oh, good
too? that
grief. It was
great.
so good.
Danny, do we know who was the person that composed that?
I can look that up real fast.
Okay, let's do that because I want to give them a shout out because that was just so beautiful. They composed that for Matt,
Sure.
specifically
That was
episode. So
just
cool.
beautiful.
It's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
While we're doing that, Enzo Michael wants to know for both of you, how would Yasha not have reacted if the kids and Kiri had been discovered by the collectors while the party was fighting in the prison?
Oh, by the tax collectors.
Yeah.
And taken away. I mean, that would have been horrible. You don't want to lose you don't want to separate their kids from their parents, guys. That
Yeah.
would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be pretty nuts.
No, that would be awful. But I think that it was a calculated risk in that, like, we knew the kids had told us, like, the tax collectors are coming soon, but not like imminently. So we felt pretty confident that we could get it all done in time. Then again, who knows? We don't know anything about time or how this weird city with EDM gnomes works. So it could have gone the other way.
EDM gnomes.
EDM gnomes.
Yeah.
EDM gnomes. EDM gnomes. All right. So, Ryan Horn is the name of the person who did the Kiri music. So shout out to you, Ryan Horn,
out, Ryan
for that was
How did you
really
know that?
moving. Danny just sent it to this device
But
that I'm
Danny
holding.
has a camera that she could just say it on.
I didn't want to interrupt.
But that's your job.
Is it I don't know.
It's
I
your
don't know
I think
what
that's
to
your
do.
job now, is to interrupt. You've got a camera.
I don't know. It's very confusing and scary.
Why don't we
Listen.
should get you like a button that like when you want to say something, you buzz in.
Oh yeah, you should buzz in. Ding 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 ding
First you
ding.
gave me a mic. Now I have a camera. Now you want to give me a button.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just wait till we
Need
give
all
you
of
a
it.
just wait till we give you a slingshot.
That I want.
That could be fun.
That I've been to.
Sam.
Yeah.
Forrest Deer asks, the Schusters realized Knot was a goblin and her good deeds surprised them. What sort of feelings did Knot have in negating this racial stereotype in a more open way?
I mean, I think that's a surprising thing for Knot, who again, like, assumes that everyone's gonna hate her for her skin and her features and stuff like that. So to be able to do something nice and have like a humanoid be like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was new and unusual for her, and maybe changed her impression of how ready or willing people are out there to accept a little gobby into their world. I mean, now having traveled for, as you said, 34 days with a bunch of people who should, by all means, not like her, and they seem to stand her okay, it's definitely expanding her opinion of the world and the people who live in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Would you say something like that has happened before to her, or?
I mean, no.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
So
not
new
up
experience.
to this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, mainly people throw rocks at her.
Wow. Yeah. I wouldn't know what that's like. Maybe I would. Should we give away some free shit?
I don't know. Do we do that at the studio?
We do.
We didn't do the comedy bit at the top of the show.
Yeah, we're trying to just get to more time for questions, man. We just want to have more time. I want to have more time staring at your beautiful faces and less time Max having to run to the store to get plastic rats for us to use in a bit 5 minutes before the show starts. Yeah, we have fun stuff planned.
Okay.
Yeah, we just moved in, so we have to wait till we steal some more credit card numbers and do a little bit more tax fraud.
Yeah.
Our first giveaway tonight is honoring your epic gift making skills. It's time for Gift of the Week. Our winner for episode 25 of Campaign 2 was sent in by Sean Fuller. Let's take a look.
Oh, where do we watch it? Oh, hey, that's me. The good,
The
the bad.
The ugly. The drunkard. Wario. Clean shaven.
I haven't seen that. That's amazing.
It's pretty
I have
great.
not seen that either.
So
it's
many.
marvelous.
So many things happened
That's so
at the end of
good.
that episode.
Everybody, I got a lot of comments saying that I looked real tired in the episode. I was a little bit tired.
Yeah.
But
Mostly drunk.
the stickum for the mustache was making my eyes water and sting the whole night.
Oh,
And you
no way.
still
I think
committed
so.
to it?
I think so.
grief.
And so I was like, by the end of the night, I was like struggling to keep my eyes open.
Everybody thinks you're asleep, but you're actually just like trying to not go blind.
Yeah. Halfway through, I was like, wow, what is that stinging?
Were you red when you finally
For
took it?
sure.
Oh no, Sam.
Yeah.
Guys, I have good
Why
news.
did you take one point where it was
It's a
like by your
comedy
eye?
bit, and I stick to it.
The man is committed.
Okay. We have so much to learn.
Extremely committed.
Yeah.
I have
So
good
committed.
news.
What?
What?
The fly that was bothering us earlier and going around everywhere is dead. It's in my drink. I just, while you were talking, was like, nope, that's the size of a giant bumblebee. I'm gonna not drink that. Hey, congrats to you,
What did I
Sean
win?
Fuller. You have won this brand new Mighty 9 t-shirt.
Brian, those are sold out. That's impossible.
Nope, he's gonna get one.
Whoa.
It's so soft.
Oh, and now it's been on Ashley's
Yep.
hair?
$1,200 in increase. That's $1,200 in decrease. Hey, don't. Oh boy. Hey, Max. Let's get a fresh shirt for Sean here, and well, let's sweep the ground with that one because it's no good anymore. Okay, our next question, moving on, is from @Russ23ADD. For both of you, how hard was it to leave Kiri after expecting Matt to somehow kill her to torture you guys?
Good grief.
I
I
mean-
think it was a relief that
Yes.
to start that she was alive still and she's hopefully going to be okay with this family. I
Yeah.
think that she didn't die in battle, that we didn't lose her somehow, or you know. But
Yeah.
still, it was very sad because Matt just has played her so well.
Yeah,
Yes.
first of all, it's an amazing character from a performance standpoint, just from like his recall and his summoning up all
I
these
mean,
phrases and
come
stuff.
on.
It's so cool. It's been so fun to like play with and play against and stuff. So as Sam Riegel, I'm sad to see the character go, but also in the game, I mean, I kept looking for a way to find her a safe place, and there was
Yeah.
just nowhere to put her that was safe.
Yeah.
And then magically,
That was pretty
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the family, it was awesome. So
Oh, but
well
God,
done.
that was
heart-wrenching.
sad.
Yeah, that leads into this question from This Sure Is a Username. Are you more worried to leave Kiri behind with the new family or relieved she won't be in danger on the road anymore? I mean, ultimately, you don't know for sure what's going to happen in the span of her life, but do you feel good about leaving her with the family?
I think so, especially
Yeah.
knowing that she only had 6 hit points, and we
Yeah.
definitely took her into battles where she would have definitely died very easily.
I feel like it'll be good, and she's with a family with other kids, and I think it's, I felt positive about it.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it's-
much relief, and we know where she is.
Yeah.
So we can come back and visit.
Yes.
And we have to point out, extreme kudos to Matt's RP and his storytelling that we got, all of us, I mean, at least as viewers, got so attached to that
Yeah.
cute little bird so quickly. I mean, from the first night, right, Danny? It was like, yeah, we were out there talking to each other that first night, like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a thing now, this little
Yeah.
bird. And then,
She's-
yeah,
Oh my God.
I can't wait to
much.
meet her again at level 15, and she's
I know.
like
She's gonna kill
a
us.
badass.
yes, I hope so.
You left me.
Yeah.
You abandoned me.
Gloriously Geek has a question for you, Ashley.
Okay.
Did you have any suspicions about how Matt was planning for Yasha to disappear?
I didn't. I obviously, because of my schedule and having to go back to New York, I knew he had to plan something.
Yeah.
And we sort of, I didn't know what he was going to plan, but he said probably at the end of the night something will happen and just kind of, I'll know what to do. So, you know, even though I was fighting those guys, I also knew at the same time, like, this is obviously how I have to go.
Yeah.
You know, and it was, I mean, Matt's so great because he makes it feel like he makes it feel organic and part of the story, and I think it's going to be really cool for us. I like that it's the 3 of us going together on this journey, and I'm really excited to see what happens with it. But I don't know anything beyond what happened that night, and
Yeah.
I didn't know it beforehand, and so it was just as exciting for me to be playing that and figuring that out.
Yeah, I'm excited about it too, because like something like that, where like, oh, one of your players is leaving, it could be a real. I mean, it is a bummer, and it's annoying for Matt as a DM to like, oh, I gotta
Yeah.
craft this into the story. But I love how he does it in a way where it's like, oh, now this is going to spawn a new adventure that is really cool and interesting and will force people to work together and rely on each other in new ways. And it's like it became a problatunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's going to be really fun to see like how we find them and how we rescue them or not, or find them and they're dead or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that what you're hoping for?
Yeah, for sure.
You did
Well, for Jester.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. Are you worried that when they get back, you won't like them anymore? I'm talking about Travis and Laura.
And you're talking about in real life.
Yes.
Yes and yes. Well, people with kids are. Ooh.
I know. That's how we feel about you and
Oh,
Liam.
look at my kid.
Yeah,
I
here's
got
my
it.
kid. Yeah. All right, Sam, question for you. Zoe Lee Moreau wants to know, how grateful is Not that Caleb didn't volunteer to go on watch duty with Ford?
What a lucky stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have said anything. Matt was like, "Who wants to go on watch duty?" And it just happened to be that we chose in a very easy for him way to organize the story.
I think he's just so good at thinking quickly of like, okay, this is how I'm going to do this in this moment right now. Like his brain is just a work of art.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Caleb had been taken, I mean, I would have freaked out. I guess I mean, it still could happen. Caleb could die. He's real squishy.
Yeah.
Such a squish.
Yeah,
Wait, how many hit points does he have right now?
like 20.
He's got like 20?
I don't know.
Where are you at?
No, he's got.
No.
No, he has more than
We're
that.
like 35 or something like.
Caleb
that.
does?
Caleb, yeah, they're level 5 now, man.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I want to say he has like 33 or something
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That's not
Danny
that far
Cam's
from
really
where I'm
good.
at.
It does look really
I do
good.
love that Danny Cam. Let's bring it back up.
Let's bring it back up
I
there.
feel like it
Chief.
needs to be.
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna think of so many things to do over there.
I know. I know.
Only I was creative.
Talks Machina, Danny in the dark. Danny in the dark, yeah. Hey, so how many do you have right now? You have like,
Let me look on D&D Beyond.
oh my goodness, you
What's that I have?
guys.
I don't know.
Learn your characters
40.
for, oh, cool.
Wait,
I think you might have more than
Caleb.
I do.
Really? No, you're
a
a
barbarian.
tank.
No, I've been rolling so bad every level. I have a D12 and I keep rolling like 2s and 1s.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
cool.
That stinks.
I'm not gonna look this up right now. It's a waste of time.
Well, Ashley, you could answer this question instead from Mongward. How tempted were you to say, I unfurl my spectral wings, or something to that extent during the kidnapping scene?
Ooh, unfurl. What a great word.
Yeah.
You know, there was a lot that I wanted to do, and I think if I were not having to leave and go to New York, I probably would have put up a bit more of a fight.
Yeah.
But I also knew, I was like, this has to happen.
Yeah.
So in trying to sort of still fight and do as little as I could, instead of Matt being like, I'm trying to, you have to go away, so this has to happen, so you just have to go with it. I mean, if I would have just killed them all, he would have been like, cool, well, now what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
So, it was still a surprise, but I knew, I was like, this has to happen.
Yeah.
So I probably still could have done that and maybe just scared one of the guys. They would have been frightened of me, but
Yeah, if those wings had come out, they would have shit their pants probably.
Yeah. But I think, in the moment, I was just shocked and knowing that it had to happen.
Yeah.
So, but I think if it was just a regular, if I knew I was going to be here and it was just a regular encounter that we would have had, I would have put up a lot more of a fight.
What do you miss more when you're in New York and you're not able to be here? Do you miss
You or Critical Role?
No, Critical Role or the bingo nights that we have with my Aunt Janet? Which one is harder to miss?
Do you play for money?
We usually play for playing cards.
What do I miss more?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, you were making a joke.
My Aunt Janet's been dead for 53 years.
Even Ashley doesn't know when it's a joke or not.
6 years in, and she's still trying to figure it out. It's because they're not funny, so that's why she doesn't know if it's a joke. Sam Vishanti Kafes wants to know, on a scale of we got this, we can find them, to how prepared do you think Not and the rest of the Mighty Knight are to finding Ford, Jester, and Yasha? got kidnapped.
Pretty close to
Yeah.
There's no obvious leader. There's not a lot of there's half of it's 4 left, right?
Yes.
So there's a lot of underconfidence with Caleb and Not, and a lot of overconfidence with the other 2.
Yeah.
All misplaced.
Yeah.
There's no healer. There's only one guy with any real magic. We don't have a tank.
Yeah.
We're
When you break
screwed.
it
Also,
down.
we have like the clues that we have. We'll see when we wake up, but the clues are, hey, there's some blood on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Not exact. Yeah. I cast blacklight. Yeah.
So, and now we don't have. Wait, Jester's gone. Oh, but she left her haversack, right?
She did.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
So we have some things.
And she left her dice bag.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's right over there. I tried to lift it earlier and I threw up my back. It's literally, it's like
It is
Mary
so
Poppins'
big.
purse. You reach in and there's wormwoods in there and like,
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna find these people, and even if we found them, if the baddies were powerful enough to apprehend all 3 of them, I don't know how we would be strong enough to rescue them.
interesting. Wow.
But we'll see.
48 hours from now, you'll be in the thick of it, finding that stuff out.
In this studio.
In this new studio.
Oh wait, are we gonna be on this set?
For Critical Role?
Yeah.
No, man, it's right there.
Oh my gosh.
It's
I wish we could just turn those cameras around.
10 feet from me. Well, they wouldn't see anything because it's a wall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's give away some more free shit before we move on,
Yeah.
shall we? Our next giveaway is for you fans that create and send in incredible art for moments during Critical Role. It's time for Fan Art of the Week.
Fan out on the week. Fan out on the week.
Woo woo.
Awesome. This week's fan art winner was sent in by Heather Hood, aka Total Party Killa. Did we figure out that's what it was, Max? Killer.
Total party killer.
Total Party Killer, TPK. Let's take a look.
Oh wow, I have not seen
Whoa.
this. Oh. Oh wow, 2 of us got water, but not me. Okay, cool.
That insect in mine.
Wait, I have not
You
seen
already
this.
have fancy water. That's Bo. You haven't seen this
No,
one?
not at all.
Oh man,
That's
yeah.
beautiful.
She's just out there
That
doing her
is
thing.
So detailed.
It is. It's crazy.
How cool is that?
Man, I wish I had a character that cool.
Maybe next campaign.
Yeah.
No, yours is cool. She probably just isn't going to be up on some rocks doing martial arts, you know?
No.
Yeah.
Definitely
Well,
not. That's really awesome.
that's really great. Thank you to everyone who submitted, and congrats to you, Heather. You have won this Cherry Dice Tower system from our friends at
is this?
Wormwood Gaming.
You have not seen
So
this?
this is the
No.
cherry one. So this is your
Oh, maybe I have seen this.
That's your
Your strap.
strap?
That's your jock strap. You've got all the elements in here to make a dice tower. We know we have dice towers up here. And then, cool part is, it also comes with the tray for you to roll in.
And a little tray for the dice. Is that what that one?
This is the dice
little
tower.
dice
And
holder?
it's got a dice vault in it. Oh shit, yes! Look.
Wow.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
A lot.
That's 3 different things.
Where does it fit?
It's a choker. Might fit you. You know what I think I'm realizing right now?
It
I don't think
fits.
I've ever been on this show with Ashley before.
Really?
Come on.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Not
Danny,
even
we
like
need to
the
confirm if that's
not
true
even the
because
final wrap-up one from last campaign.
oh,
she was
'cause
on
she
like a
Skyped
screen
in.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Give me like a minute. I'll find
Well,
out.
you guys can check out while Danny's looking that up. Our friends at Wormwood Gaming. Make sure to check them out at wormwoodgaming.com.
Wormwood.
No, doesn't fit. Well, I could kind of make
It's
it
real
fit.
tight. It's good for autoerotic.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
asphyxiation.
please don't use that product for.
No, Wormwood would like us to say now that they're.
Disclaimer: do
Yeah.
not use that for that purpose.
My phone is blowing up in my pocket. Max, you know what that feels like. Remember, you can enter our weekly contest by emailing your GIF or fan art to submit@toxmachina.com. Rules for our contests are available at critroll.com for all of you rules people out there.
Rules lawyers.
Rules lawyers. Moving on. Sam,
Yes, Brian.
Labyrinth Cat would like to know. Who hates goblins more, Scanlan or not?
Oh, what? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
That's a good question, right?
Both have a visceral hatred of goblin kind for different reasons. Scanlan may hate them more. I don't know. That's tough. They're both. There's a lot of hate there. Scanlan would kill one on sight. Not might ask them a few questions first and then kill them. I don't know. I don't know. Not hasn't really come into contact with many goblins that aren't from her clan. So far, all the ones that she's met have been pretty bad.
Yeah.
But, you know, maybe she'd have an open mind if she met a really cool goblin.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hasn't really met one of those yet.
No.
Yeah.
Hey Sam, I'm going to interrupt you and let you know that you were on the show with Ashley in the second ever episode of Talks Machina.
Oh my God.
Oh.
What?
That was a long time ago.
And Marisha was on the
Dang.
show with y'all.
Oh yeah. Sam, Marisha, Ashley. Wow.
Oh,
that was number
definitely
2.
had a-
So episode 76 of Critical Role.
Campaign 1.
So how many
Wow.
episodes of this show have there been?
This is our 73rd episode of Talks Machina.
Is that true?
Yeah.
So it's been 71 episodes since we've been on the show together.
Wow.
That's
How many
crazy.
of those have been good, those episodes?
Of Talks Machina?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how the end of tonight goes, and if it goes well, we'll say 1. That sound about right?
Yeah.
Okay, question for both of you from Tricky Cleric.
Okay.
Ooh, that's cool.
Great.
Tricky Cleric? When did you realize that the remaining Mighty 9 characters have no way to heal themselves outside of potions? When did you realize that?
Instantly?
Yeah.
Instantly, it came to your mind, you were like,
Yeah.
oh shit, that's the first.
Yeah, I
you
think
weren't
about
like,
that.
our friends are gone? You're like, we're out of healing potions?
Yeah.
Well, I think about this all the time because I sit next to Laura, and she's the most reluctant cleric in the history of clerics.
Yeah.
Like, and so sometimes she'll lean over and whisper to me stuff. She's like, I want to cast this spell, but I guess I should fucking heal this guy.
Oh, yeah.
She hates healing.
Oh my God.
So I'm always hyper aware of like, all right, at least we have a cleric if she decides to be a cleric today.
Yeah.
And so them all being gone, yeah, I Sam Riegel, instantly thought of that. But you know, we haven't woken up yet in game time, so
Yeah, so you haven't had, hasn't really had time to process any of that.
You guys are gonna need to get you some healing potions.
I don't know how many we have because we haven't restocked healing potions in a long time. We've been to a couple towns now that didn't really have any or many. I don't think I don't have it. Not doesn't have any.
Yeah.
So
You better hope.
I know Jester had a really nice one. I hope she left it behind.
Is it in the bag of
I don't know. I don't think.
deliciousness?
I don't know.
Ashley, Zorro for me 3, I don't know, wants to know, why do you think Yasha didn't get any help from the Stormlord when she was being captured? Does she think she may have done something to anger or disappoint him? Or is it more that the Stormlord only helps when she needs it the most?
Yasha's relationship with the Stormlord is still fairly new. So I think her connection with him and figuring out how to connect with him is she's still figuring that out. But I also think he probably knew she could take care of herself.
Oh, interesting.
But I think she's still figuring out what she's supposed to do to sort of reach him and connect with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, her
Meaning like the ways in which to go about
the ways
that?
in which to go about doing that, because it's one day when I talk about sort of Yasha's backstory and how she came to be a follower of the Stormlord. There's a lot that she doesn't understand about it.
Yeah.
This is a hard one to answer.
I understand. No, I mean, you're doing a great job.
But yeah,
You can just spill the beans. I won't tell anyone.
Yeah, no one, yeah.
I feel like I've by accident spilled so many beans on this show that now I'm just
Most of them are an
paranoid.
alpha, though, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
yeah. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
you're
I
doing
think
fine.
she's still, it's such a new relationship for her
Yeah.
that I think she still has a lot to learn.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of these relationships are
Sure.
obviously super new, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Brian won't even give me his mobile phone number.
Nope. Not a chance. Well, it also changes every other week. So.
Yeah, burner phone.
Yeah, all burners, dude. Yeah. Max, did you have a burner phone? Is that what?
Does anyone know what you're talking about?
They're gonna find out.
They're gonna find out.
Yeah, if we ever have technical difficulties,
my
the screen
gosh.
that's gonna come up will definitely let them know.
He's
what
got an
happened.
explosive personality.
Sam, he does. He likes to go out with a bang. Danny Spud 2 wants to know, will Knot still be able to solve the case without her partner in crime solving?
Wow, that is tough. The shirt features both detectives.
Yeah.
And without, you know, they're bad cop, bad cop. Without one of them, they're just bad cop.
Yeah.
How would that work?
No, you don't get that second intimidation.
No. I don't know if Knot's going to be able to crack the case. Maybe Knot will have to partner up with somebody else to be co-detective. Who would be a good detective? Probably not Caleb. Maybe Molly?
Could be.
That would probably be good.
Yeah.
Kind of
Right?
part of her
Yeah.
Cobalt Soul thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah? Maybe I'll team up with Bo
Yeah.
and be a new detective duo.
Yeah.
Try it out. See how it feels.
Not the Boast Detective Page staff. They don't have me come up with the shirts here. Nope. Ashley, CD88 asks, how satisfied are you with the amount of Yasha's backstory that was explored in your time back? Had you hoped more would have come out, or are you okay with the speed at which things have been revealed?
I'm okay at the speed of which things have been revealed. Of course, okay, so if you can believe it, which is not hard to believe because Yasha doesn't talk much, not really any of her backstory has been revealed, other than where she's from.
Interesting.
And I would love to have revealed more while I was home, but her backstory is very sensitive, and it's not something that she would feel comfortable talking about. So me as Ashley was like, yeah, I want to talk about my backstory so people know what's going on and why she's the way that she is. But since we've only known each other for 34 days, realistically, she would not tell these people these things about herself that soon.
Interesting, yeah.
So I was trying to honor the character and not spill the beans, even though I really wanted to. But I think some of that stuff just needs to come out later. I mean, of course, you guys know, obviously, that she's a follower of the Stormlord now, but there are reasons for that, and we'll get to them at some point.
Is she a Minotaur in disguise?
Of course.
Okay.
That sounds
Alongside
good.
the dragon and the
Yeah.
She's actually a centaur.
Oh,
disguise.
goodness.
I wanted to, at some point I was writing a pilot pitch about a sexy high school full of Minotaurs and Centaurs.
Why am
It was
I
like a
not
CW
surprised?
show, but they were all like sexy Minotaurs.
Oh my
Why
God. Wait,
have you not done
Who would
this?
not buy that show? Who refused you? Let's get their
Can we
names
make
out
that
now.
on the channel?
My goodness.
Marisha?
Yeah. Marisha, Minotaur High School show. Should be cheap. Should be fine. Sam, Spicy Minton wants to know, did you have any particular plans in mind when you decided to steal the gun, or was it just to mess with Taliesin?
It was not to mess with Taliesin. I do have specific plans for the gun. Yeah, I mean, we'll get into it later, but let's just say that Not has a fascination with things and enjoys shiny things, but also enjoys chemical things, and it's an interesting item to her, and she has an idea of what she has ideas of maybe what she could try with it or do with it. It also helps that it bothers Taliesin. I mean,
Yes.
I'm not going to lie.
Sort of a fringe benefit, let's say.
It's a bonus. But no, I did not grab the gun just to mess with Taliesin. I can mess with Taliesin so many other ways.
That's true. That's true, and we all do.
Yeah.
Ashley, going back to the Stormlord conversation, M. Horsley wants to know, does Yasha see the Stormlord as a distant being that she serves or someone who watches over and protects her? Is it a little of both?
That's a good question. I think it's a little bit of both. I think more so that he protects her because he definitely saved her from something.
Okay.
So, before the Stormlord, she never served. She didn't serve any gods. Like that wasn't something that was a foreign thing to her. Like you sort of survive on your own and you take care of yourself. And so this is it's a new path for her. And so I think she's figuring out, like I said, what that means. But I think mostly he's protected her prior to this moment. And so I think that is more along the lines of how she views him.
Interesting.
I don't think she knows like what servitude means yet,
Yeah.
but she's getting there.
Yeah. Interesting. Servitude, huh? Okay. All right. I'm piecing some stuff together in my mind, I think. I'm probably wrong.
I mean, you know my backstory very well.
Oh, I
do?
Oh,
does,
fuck
yeah.
yeah, dude. Are you
We've talked
kidding?
about it a lot because some
Oh,
of the
man.
in the beginning I was like bouncing a lot of ideas off of him, and
It's amazing.
he gave me some great ideas too.
I didn't really contribute very much other than saying like, okay, at some point there should be this really handsome dude with a beard, right? And then you talk about him constantly.
His name's Stormlord.
And she said, oh, Terry? I said, no, that was a goatee. For both of you, Psycho Zap wants to know just how mad was Laura when she found out you guys spent all her money and gave Kiri away in a single day? Did she text that night?
No, I
was
think
she texting?
I'm pretty
didn't we
sure
tell
she-
them when we were over there?
We did tell them when we were over
'Cause I
there.
don't
Yeah,
think
she
they had gotten a
didn't know
chance to
that
watch
because
the-
she was having a baby
Yeah,
that
she-
day.
Yeah, well,
Maybe
that
that
day,
day.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we did actually, a few days later, we went over because they hadn't had time to see the episode yet,
Which
and
is
we filled them in a
amazing
little
that
bit.
that baby was born on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Yes.
He was
Makes
like,
sense.
the baby was like, I literally can't go through one more night sitting next to Sam Riegel. I have to get out right now.
That's fair. No, it was. I haven't gotten any texts about it, but that doesn't mean that Laura's not stewing there, thinking about it. When you guys told her, did she have any reaction, or was she like, yeah, whatever, I've got a beautiful child now?
Did she say she thought she left some money somewhere else or something? I don't remember because
I can't. I was
that
distracted
like a
by the
week and a-
baby.
I was so distracted by the baby.
Yeah.
Baby adorable.
Oh my God, dude, the
God.
baby's so adorable.
I had such a hard time not just like
biting, just
biting
wanna
him and
eat
eting him and,
just,
like,
get a spoon
putting him
and
in
What's
a-
cuter,
putting him in a
Kiri
hamburger bun.
or the new baby?
the new baby.
The new baby. Yeah, Kiri's cute, but like the thing that makes the baby so cute is that thank God he looks like Laura. You know what I mean? He doesn't have Travis's stuff, you
Sure,
know, and
sure.
yeah.
Did they? It's true they named it Pumat?
They named it.
Pumat.
Yeah, it's actually they had
Pumat Prime.
quadruplets. They had quadruplets and named it Pumat. Okay, we got time for a couple more questions, so let's squeeze them in. Lindsay Marie 713, Sam.
Yes.
We all know Nott has motherly feelings for Caleb. Did she feel similarly for Kiri, if maybe not as strongly? How did she feel about saying goodbye? My first part of that, though, is do you think motherly feelings for Caleb is the right?
Yeah. I think she definitely has felt a sense of protection. And motherly feelings towards Caleb. I don't think it's a strictly like. I don't think it's as strict as a mother-child relationship, but there's definitely elements of that feed into it. And yeah, I think she felt like a protector and a keeper of Kiri, and wanting to He's an innocent little kid and needs to be protected.
Yeah.
And it's also adorable.
Yes.
So yeah, there's some similarities there, for sure. But there's no reason that Nott's relationship with Caleb won't change over the time together too, and especially now that she's seeing like that he's opening up to other people, and he seems to have a new friend in Bo, and he's dancing and doing things that are like she's proud of and stuff.
Seems to be getting outside of his own head a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think we're all happy to see that because it's a welcome change. Yeah. It seems fun. I want him to be happy.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Right now it's fun when he's emo. No, I'm kidding. Ashley, Spicy Minton wants to know, Yasha has been carrying the Mighty Nine pretty hard these past couple of weeks. Are you or Yasha at all worried about how they're going to handle themselves without her?
Well, I think at this point, Yasha's thinking about just surviving and getting out of the current condition that she's in. But
Yeah.
for me, I think this team's got it. I think we've got some
Crazy.
You
Crazy.
strong players, of course, in this group, and I think they're going to be fine.
Let's be frank. Ashley's been carrying us as a show for quite some time now, and losing her might sink the ship this time.
You think so?
Yes.
Think that'll be the thing that
Yeah.
tanks it?
That's-
Because I know you
that's
said that about when I was started to host talks. You said you thought that would be it. So here we are,
I
73.
have not been proven wrong yet.
Guys, Launchpad McQuacker wants to know,
Like that one.
What a great name.
what are your thoughts on Matt's obsession with manacles this campaign?
Maybe it means something. I hope so. Otherwise, he's just maybe he's into weird fetishy things in his own life, and
Manacle porn?
it's bleeding into the game.
Yeah. It's like I either have time to watch all my manacle porn or prep the campaign. Best of both worlds.
He needs to have that. Wait, what's the word that he says a lot?
I mean,
Maw?
oh yes, yes. Well,
Manacles
craw,
and maw. He should like make a
maw.
book, Manacles
Craggy
and Maw.
maw.
Yeah.
Manacles and maw.
Manacles and Maw.
Yeah, I mean, they might have some sort of a payoff later. He seems to pay off things very well.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Otherwise, he's just kinky.
Yeah.
It's a
Which
cranky
is
game.
totally possible.
Yeah.
You know. All right. So Forest Guardian has a question for Ashley. How do you feel about Yasha being lumped in with Ford and Jester in the kidnapping? Do you feel like this will limit your ability to play over Skype if you found out you were unexpectedly available?
We talked about that as well, and Matt said that, if for some reason I'm able to Skype in, we can figure it out. But there's also a part of me that wants to let that story unfold how it should.
Yeah.
I mean, even if I am available, I feel like could be a fun thing to explore. The three of us trying to get out of there, and instead of Yasha trying to get out of there and then just being like, bye.
Yeah.
Which maybe would be a choice that she would totally make.
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about it, and we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's sort of to be determined. But
Okay.
I think we're, for the most part, probably will just fight it out with Jester and Ford.
Yeah. What are you laughing at?
Key is flipping me off right now.
Oh, hi, Key.
Oh, hey, Mackie. Thanks for coming by and flipping the bird. Now, guys, I don't know if you know much about Mackie, but that's his blessing. Our show is now officially
Oh.
blessed.
I thought it was
I
when
think
he
you should
peed all
come
over
bless
the
the
floor.
camera.
Some people burn. Mackie, come over here and sit on my lap.
Whoa, unexpected guest. Is this the
Get
kind of
over
madness
here.
that happens on the new
This
Talks
is
Machina?
it. When friends come by,
With 2 minutes left in the
when
show?
friends come
Look at
by,
your
they
shirt.
sit on my lap. That's how it works.
Whoa.
Oh man! Does anyone have any key questions for this man while he's here? He's wearing shades.
Wow.
Good to see you, man. Hey, what are you guys talking about on Wednesday Club tomorrow?
We're talking to Rothfuss.
Rothfuss? Patrick
Yeah.
Rothfuss?
No, Daryl Rothfuss.
Oh,
his-
Daryl
his
Rothfuss.
stepson.
Yeah,
Yep.
his
Comic book.
yeah. Daryl. Speaking of the new studio, what are you guys most excited about having this space all our own?
I'm excited. I'm actually excited. Over the years of doing sketch comedy,
Yeah.
Improvisational comedy?
no sketch comedy,
Oh,
but also
I'm sorry, I
some
apologize. It's a
improvisational
different
comedy.
thing.
Yeah.
Me and my partner, you get a lot of props, and they've been sitting in my garage for a long time.
Oh, so you're not have
I'm
a
going to
place
bring
to
them
store?
here, and I'm going to dump them here.
Oh, cool.
That's what I'm most excited
That's
about.
what you're most excited about.
Yeah, I get rid of the shit that's been in my garage.
Big hats do you have?
I have a sombrero.
I have a feeling we're going to need to give you your own Carrot Top type show where you just do prop work for half an hour or something. That could be fun.
Yeah. I'm excited about the new studio. I'm excited about things like that. Key,
Hey,
like
yeah.
he just pops in. Who knows who's going to pop in on the next episode of Talks Machina?
Who knows?
Maybe that's a new thing. 2 minutes before the end of the show,
Robert
we give Max a heart attack and bring on a known murderer.
Yes. Let's do it. Oh, man.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
Just,
the Jinx.
The Jinx. Chris, just make sure to keep his mic on if he goes to the bathroom out in the lobby.
Burping.
Ashley, what are you most excited about?
You know what? It's so fun. I mean, it's a group of friends, and we have our own startup.
Yeah.
And it's our own clubhouse,
own
and
big treehouse on the
we're
ground.
doing things the way we want to do them.
Yeah.
And the people that we have to answer to are each other.
Yeah.
And we all keep each other in check, and it's really cool. And it's just exciting. It's like you want to be able to make your own stuff and do your own things, and we're getting an opportunity to do that. And we have our own studio, and it just feels positive and
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah,
all
I
A
couldn't
lot
have
of
said it better.
exciting
That's-
stuff planned.
Yeah, and even if we fail, it feels like we're going to have fun failing
Oh, yeah.
together.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
yeah.
Yeah. Failing forward with Sam Riegel.
Look for it this fall.
This fall on Critical Role. That's all the time we have for tonight, my friends. That's it. It went like that. Can you
sure
believe it?
did.
Man, it's nice. Stick
did.
around for Talks Machina After Dark, where we answer questions from the AFAC chat. Critical Role Campaign 2, Episode 26, airs this week. At long last, the show's coming back. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Ashley. That's it. Until then, don't forget to love each other, and don't worry, it's almost Thursday. Stay tuned, my friends. We'll see you next week. Welcome back. Same show, different channel.
Different studio.
New
different
channel, who
studio.
dis?
Hey guys, in this segment, we take questions from the Alpha chat. You know how this works. You guys have been on the show a bunch.
I do know how this works,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
71 episodes ago. This is for everyone from Sci-Fi Bookworm. Wonder what kind of books they like.
Cool.
What's the weirdest thing you guys found while cleaning out the old stage?
I found a number of flasks.
You did.
So many flasks.
They got bigger and bigger and bigger.
There was a lot in that cabinet.
There was a lot in that cabinet.
Oh, yeah.
When I was cleaning out my little cubby, we all have like a little cubby under where we put our stuff. I found a bunch of like I don't know if you know this, Brian, but sometimes I paste things on the side of my flask, like little secret messages to the audience.
Oh, you
and
do?
stuff.
That's cute.
Yeah, it is.
That seems good. How long you been doing that?
Just a couple episodes.
Okay. Probably won't.
But I found all of the ones that I didn't use. And some of them were clever, some of them were not. Maybe I'll put them up.
Any chance of using them, or
I think I threw them in the trash.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you find anything the night we were cleaning up and shipping up to Boston?
Nothing of interest, really. I think it was just a lot of candy wrappers or things in the cubbies, or
We did find a piece of the True Cross.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What I thought was weird was of all the stuff we had to move with the sets was Talison's coffin that he sleeps in. I thought that was like one of the weirdest. It was a lot heavier than I
I
imagined.
think I don't think he sleeps. I think he just rests there
Yeah.
during the day.
That's where he goes to check his emails.
Yeah, a lot of gramming.
Get some privacy. Cyberwolf1201 asks, Sam, are there any higher level arcane trickster spells you're particularly eager to have access to?
I don't know. Do arcane tricksters get higher level spells? I honestly don't know.
Everybody gets
I
higher
assume
level
they get
spells.
some more lower level spells, but I don't think arcane tricksters get any spells beyond like level 2. Maybe I'm
really?
wrong about this. They're very low level.
Yeah.
And I think I get to choose off the wizard spell list though. So they have some cool tricks.
What if you got access to Find Familiar and then you were like, here's my cat, Dumpkin? Liam would be so pissed.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys would have a cat fight. See who lasts to the death. Chrome's Thoughties wants to know, where did you get that mighty fine picture of Arsqueef in the background?
Someone spotted it already.
Someone spotted it
spotted
already.
it
You can get a camera
already.
on Brian. Is there?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there it is. It's right
There
there.
he
It's hard to
is.
miss.
You're our beloved Arsqueef.
Aw.
There you go.
Beautiful face, beautiful man.
My initial idea
Awful
was,
name.
I don't know if we can go to the Y, Chief. There's a dice jail over here on this shelf right here, and my initial idea was to put him in the dice jail.
I don't know
I
if
see
people
it.
can
But
see that.
I don't know either. Oh yeah, there we go. They zoomed in a
it's
little
right here.
bit. Yeah, pull that out and stick your
I don't want to
thing in
wreck
there.
things.
Well, that's fine. Yeah,
Oh,
we
that
were
would be
gonna
funny
put it in
putting him in
there,
the dice jail.
but Max was afraid we wouldn't be able to see his beautiful British face, so
That's
we
true.
put it right behind me instead. Thank you.
Sure. I'll
Yeah,
put
no,
this
it's
back
great.
down.
No, you did great. Where did we get it? We got it from his Twitter, of course. We hope that's a real picture of him because if so, he's quite
I
handsome.
think I'll just stand here the rest
Yeah,
of the
well,
show.
you
Is
should.
that-
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, just sit
gonna-
sit on the thing.
Kind of just do some squats.
Totally normal. It's totally normal. I think you leaked a little bit on that last one.
I'm not wearing underwear.
Oh, that's true. That's the sound I heard. It was just your fucking moist butt cheeks.
I was just trying to
slapping
keep it arse-queefy.
Stay arsqueefy, my friends. Caterwin asks for all of us, when you, this is worded fuckerly, give me a second. When you move, rediscover stuff as you pack. When you move, you rediscover stuff as you pack? What were you happiest to rediscover? I found a lot of dice that had fallen into corners,
probably
and there's
dice.
probably, because it rolls off the table, and then during the, if one falls, and then during the show, you guys were like, fuck it, I'll just grab another one. Found a lot of dice laying around.
Found a lot of dice. I still have not found my guild dice. My guild dice
no.
is gone from the first campaign.
Someone stole it.
Someone stole
Probably.
it.
Yeah.
Let's
Or
check
it was
the cameras.
lost between the
Maybe it's in New
travel
York.
from New York to here.
Yeah, maybe a D&D playing TSA agent was like, "Is that a fucking guild
I will
dice?"
kill them. if
And
I
then he
find
took
them.
it.
Be
Yeah.
nice to the TSA. They keep us safe in here.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's true.
I found a lot of unused reams of paper, a lot of rolls of toilet paper that just
You keep those at your spot?
No. When we moved studios, they just kind of found their way into my bag. A lot of,
you
a few
taking
boxes of
office
pens.
supplies?
Yeah, I was stealing office supplies.
Oh God. Insultingly Wrong wants to know. It's one of my other screen names. Why is Danny's cam more important than Brian's cam? Well, because of what it shows.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that.
I'm just a lot
Yeah.
prettier than you, Brian.
Da-na-na-na-na, Danny in the dark.
Yeah. Why is Niagara Falls better to look at than a sewer?
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh man, this one's tough. E. Claveth asks, how do you think Jester will feel about Kiri being left behind without being able to say goodbye?
I know.
That's going to be rough.
I was thinking about that because I know technically, Jester was there, but I feel like Laura
yeah.
didn't get a chance to really
Yeah. Poor
say her
Laura.
goodbye to Kiri.
I know.
I know,
really
I was
loved that
thinking
bird.
that.
Yeah, she'll start to probably think about stuff like that once the new baby shine wears off.
Yeah.
Because they have a shine, right? that
Yeah, it
eventually
wears off after like
It's a shame, yeah.
15, 20 days.
That's good.
You're like, this old thing.
This old baby?
This old baby, old news.
Yeah.
Ashley, Sage Hope wants to know, did Yasha not feel qualified to give Caleb advice when he asked for it?
100%.
How come?
I think just anybody coming to her for advice about anything, I think she just doesn't feel like, why are you asking me? What advice could I possibly give you?
Was she social ever? Is she a real person?
Yes.
What is her deal?
I don't want to tell you.
Yeah, you gotta
Has she ever had a
wait.
friend?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Of course. I think just
Who was
you
a
know,
monster?
She was in a no. I mean, maybe some. I think she was comes from a very rural area and raised in a certain way that she was.
You gotta wait.
You gotta wait. You gotta wait.
All right.
It'll make sense.
Just like anyone who wants to play The Last of Us Part 2 in the next 5 years, you've gotta wait.
Yep.
Anything else you want to add?
No, I just I think definitely doesn't feel like she has a whole lot of advice to give, because it's also there's a lot of life that she hasn't lived yet.
Yeah.
You know, she's had a very particular lifestyle for her whole life up until this point, and now she's exploring the world and seeing things that she's never seen before. So she doesn't have a lot of life experience.
Have you said publicly how old she is yet? I can't remember.
I haven't.
Okay. Then let's not.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like that's not super. I mean, I don't know. I guess she would be like around whatever my age is for in a
43?
ASMR. 47.
Oh, okay.
47. Yeah, she
Yeah.
moisturizes the fuck out of her
Yeah.
face.
Just straight up in Crisco.
Yep. Just there's a bunch behind the couch right there. I thought that's what was making your
Slather it.
butt cheeks sound so wet.
Well.
But turns out it's just flop sweat.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Keep
Danny.
that, from chafing.
sure.
Celtic Moonshine asks something very interesting.
Great name.
What class do you guys think Kiri will be at level 15?
Boy. What class? What
Yeah.
class is Kiri?
She isn't a class.
She's a Kenku.
But I thought she was like a rogue. I guess I just assumed.
No, she doesn't technically have a class. Y'all just gave her a dagger.
Oh.
She's like a
terrible
townsperson. Townspeople.
Child, here's a dagger.
Yeah. You're cute. Have a knife.
Now go run around.
Should be.
Um,
Wow.
Oh shit! I just saw the dopest screen name ever.
She seems like a rogue-ish type.
that's what I was thinking
type.
too. She put rogue, or maybe because she loves Jester so much, maybe a cleric.
Oh yeah, that
Well,
would be cute.
that's
Like
would be really
Mom.
hard, probably, for who knows.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking rogue
Certainly
too.
not a bard, right? She can barely talk.
But she could sing.
She could sing.
She might be good at it.
I mean, that music box little moment was real inspirational.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
she's into music.
'Cause
Maybe she will
probably
be a
able
bard.
to make that noise of a music
Yeah.
box. Who knows? Matt will come up with something great if we ever
Yeah.
see her again.
Although the repetitive thing could turn into a form of vicious mockery, I guess. Yeah. All right.
What's the
so.
screen name that you told us all
All right.
about?
So in my personal pantheon of gods, we have our beloved Arshqueef, right?
Okay.
Font size level 72.
Yeah,
Font size 48, pull out king, obviously,
That's a
right?
good one.
for sure.
Font size 33, 36, Oreo teabagging.
Oh my God,
Oreo.
that's
teabagging.
fantastic.
Oreo teabagging would like to know, Sam,
Yeah.
what was the name of your sexy
Fuck,
Minotaur
that's
show?
really good.
It is really good.
Shit, I wish I
Oreo
would have come up with
teabagging.
that.
I know.
I don't remember the name of my sexy Minotaur show. It was Minotaurs and Centaurs. There were rival cliques at the high school. It was probably called Half and Half or something. I don't know.
Yeah, half and half. High school, yeah. High school Minotaur school?
Also, is it Minotaur or Minotaur?
Minotaur.
Minotaur.
It's Minotaur.
And Centaur.
It's Centaur and Minotaur, or is it Minotaur?
Chris Lockey.
Somebody,
Where's Chris Lockey?
Only we-
Tar.
Tar. Minotaur.
and Centaur?
Centaur.
No, it's Centaur, dude. It's
think
not
you're both
Centaur.
I
My
think
goodness.
You can say it how you want, but it's wrong.
Yeah. Tangerine asks, which was better, Talison's Jester or Marisha's Ford?
Did Taliesin do a gesture? I think
A little bit.
I was probably go with Marisha's Ford because she really doubled down with that.
She did, yeah.
She went
and it's
for it.
authentic. It's authentic.
Yeah, it's
with her.
authentic if it's coming from Marisha.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's from the
She's from
the
a hillbilly.
backwoods.
Kentucky
Yeah,
girl.
she's a hillbilly. She's our little Kentucky girl. Sam Zillow Poros asks, does the flask get as nasty as Scanlan's tankard did?
How do you clean that out?
I can still smell it from here.
Okay, to answer Ashley's question first, I don't clean it out.
He does, yeah. Max groans because there was a few weeks into the campaign and you using this other flask, and Max was like, "Hey man, I don't know if he cleans out." That's how Max like, "Hey man, I don't know if he's cleaning out that
Hey
flask."
Max, is there something in your pocket that's on fire?
Just do the show.
We are. This is part of it. Is giving you shit.
I can't clean it out. There's no way to clean a flask that big. What do? There's no pipe cleaner that can go in there. Sometimes, recently, I've noticed the smell coming from it.
Oh my.
So I thought that the alcohol in the... I'm not the alcohol. There's no alcohol in there.
The rubbing alcohol that you mix with your Sprite.
There's no alcohol.
The rubbing alcohol you
I
mix with
thought
your Sprite.
the rubbing alcohol that I put in between shows would disinfect it. Not true.
No, because there's probably so much.
So
probably
lately...
schmegma in
If
there.
you put some Everclear in there, oh, schmegma.
Schmegma. It's not as gross as smegma.
Oh man.
Yeah, I give it a little bit
A little,
of a flair.
schmegma. Little Hebrew on it.
Yeah. Throw a little Hebrew on it. It makes everything fun.
Last time, I did pour boiling water into it
Oh.
and swished it around.
Yeah.
No soap?
No. I don't want to drink soap.
Damn.
That's gross.
You can keep. You understand how rinsing I know you guys have many staff people that
Sure.
run your home, but
Army of butlers.
you could really just drop a little bit of dish soap in there.
Okay.
The boiling water is a great
We need to
idea.
get you a little brush
Yeah, we do.
with a wire on it so you
because
can
I
get in there and
I
really...
might get tetanus from this thing.
Yeah, I think you should
mean-
probably get some shots.
I did use a little rag and just kind of clean out the inside of the lip there. It was black.
enough.
It was black.
It
Are you
was.
serious?
It was black.
Oh, God, that's
Sam.
disgusting.
But maybe that was just the tannins from the water that I drink on the show.
Probably the tannins. It's got to be the tannins. Yeah. If your teeth start falling out in rapid succession, we'll know what happened. Yeah.
We need to get you a little wire bottle bristle,
Yeah.
bristle,
We'll find something.
whatever it's called.
Yeah, either that or
Maybe it's improving my immune system.
I don't think you should take that chance. I don't think those are odds you want to gamble
Good
with.
question. Good question.
Yeah, good question. The fans are concerned about your internal well-being
Yes.
because they know there's nothing that could be done about your external well-being.
Yep.
Well, guys, great first show in the new studio.
We did it!
We did
Yeah,
it.
we did.
Did we stay on the internet?
Absolutely.
My goodness. I want to especially thank all of our crew, which now there's 1 billion of them.
Yeah.
And all our new friends that have joined us and everybody that we're working with for busting ass for the last week and a half to make this happen. So without that, we would have been Danny in the dark
Yeah.
tonight.
Let's give a hand for crew.
hand to the crew.
Crew. Yes.
If we applaud, we don't have to name them by name.
Or give them paychecks. or pay them, really. I mean, that's in the rules. Well, guys, Thursday night, Sam, it's time to figure out what the fuck you're going to do.
Totally.
Ashley, you'll probably try to Skype in whenever you can.
Yep.
Sometimes it's hard because it's super late.
Yeah.
The show goes late, and
Yeah,
if you have to get
those
picked
East
up at
Coasters,
4 in the
whenever I'm there,
morning.
I'm like, oh God, how do they do this?
I
How do they
know.
watch this on the East Coast?
I know, 10, because it starts at 10. When we were in New York,
Yeah.
it was like, you want to watch Critical Role? First half, maybe, but then
Yeah.
it's time to go to bed.
Yep.
All right, we'll miss you.
I miss you guys.
Yeah. Sam, we're glad that you're still here.
Thanks. Thanks.
Well,
Danny Cam?
Danny Cam?
Hey, what's up?
Hey!
That actually worked perfect. That was great. Say goodnight to the folks at home, Danny.
Good night, everybody at home.
Good night, everybody at home.
Good night.
We'll see you Thursday.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay.
Okay, okay.